Hello again and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, ghouls and goblins. We have an amazing deck for you guys today. Our first day in Diamond, and I'm looking to tear through it. Maybe we'll see how the week goes. I'm going to try to play as much as I can to get into Mythic in a relatively decent amount of time. I believe our Starlink is here tomorrow, which is really cool. But all of this will be in our wrap-up thoughts. Today, we need to break down the deck. It's really late. Typically I'm already sleeping, but we're behind schedule today, so we're getting after it. This is a mono white aggro deck called the Milkman, and we do look to go very aggressively. I think I have an eyelash in my eye. Ooh. Anyways, you'll see today that I'm tired within the video, but we're gonna get through it together, right? Thank you for your time and attention. Let's break down the deck, get into today's gameplay footage, and wrap up with some more general shenanigans and run-on sentences. Take care and enjoy. Alrighty, the Milkman 60 card standard 2.1 average, 4 non-creatures and 32 creatures with 24 land on the board, playing with Legion Angel, and of course we will need the 3 copies in our sideboard for that as well. Faceless Haven in the land total for us, which is again, massive utility, similar to the Legion Angel, where it's just going to provide so much value that our opponent needs to deal with consistently. So, that's more along the top end and end of the game. To open it up, though, we will break down the deck list. 4 copies of Alseid. This is a 1/1 with lifelink. You can sack it to give protection to something. Great. 4 copies of the Giant Killer. 1/2, pay 2, tap something. It can destroy something with power 4 or greater with chomp for 3 at instant speed. Great. 4 copies of the Selfless Savior. 1/1, sacrifice something. Sacrifice it to give something indestructible. 4 copies of the Hallowblade, our first 2-drop, 3/1. We can discard a card to give it indestructible. 4 copies of the Aspirant, a 1/1, and we can put a +1/+1 counter on another creature on our combat. Then into our 3 drops down, we have 4 copies of the Archon of Emeria. Now this is a 2/3 with flying. Each player can't cast more than 1 spell each turn, and non-basic lands your opponent's control enter the battlefield tapped. This is just basically here to shut down the most annoying deck in Standard, if you ask me. It does shut down a lot of the aggro decks as well, surprisingly, but Emergent Ultimatum. They're getting to cast spells for free, and this will actually make it so they can only cast 1 of those, which is quite cool. 4 copies of the Skyclave. Creature gets +2/+2. It has flying and first strike. Re-equipped for 4. God of the Worthy, 2/3 flying vigilance. Snow lands in tapped non-creature spells with 4 or greater mana cost 2 more from our opponents, which is great, slowing them down, taxing them. The Protector's Shield, reducing damage dealt to us by 1, and whenever something is targeted of ours by our opponent, they're going to have to pay 1 or it gets countered. Pretty cool stuff there. 4 copies of the Skyclave Apparition, a 2/2 exiling creature, target non-land permanent or non-token, 4 mana or less, and then when it leaves, you get the blue illusion of XX, where X was that card's converted mana. We talked about the Legion Angel a little bit. It's a 5/4/3 with flying. When it enters play, you get to grab another copy of it from your sideboard, and of course we do have 3 there. The Haven, pay 3 snow mana. It's a 4/3 that can attack with vigilance. You can use it as the mana after. So that's the deck list. No sideboard today, really, other than the Legion Angels. We're playing best of 1. We're tearing it up, right? Getting some nice wins in Diamond for you guys today. The general strategy and synergy, go real wide, get in the air with your Skyclave, your Angels, and just hit your opponent as hard as you can. Use removal within the Apparition and the Giant Killer to keep your attacking lanes open. And then just kind of shut them down with things like the Archon of Emeria if you can. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Thanks for your time and attention. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel to your friends, family, MTG playgroups, local game stores, support on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, Amazon, Grey Viking Games, and Into the AM. Woo! Don't miss out on our 500,000 gem giveaway, free cash prize tournaments monthly. Cash prize tournaments, we already said that. 100 one-on-one coaching sessions with myself. And every single YouTube video, you can win $10 to Grey Viking Games as well by liking and commenting while it's live. You got to show up to the premieres, guys. Like the video, comment while it's live. Someone will win $10. Cool beans. All right, cool. Yeah, seems fair enough. Let's check out the gameplay footage. Thanks for watching. Enjoy, and we'll see you soon with our wrap-up. Going first. Sure. We've lost 3 in a row, so we're due for like 8 to 10 wins in a row. That's how it works. Mono red deck. I'm assuming. No. Interesting. spell. Could be an unsummon. Hit for 2 up to 22. It is. It's crazy how I can call that. It's like, am I doing that? It's weird. 7 dwarfs. So interesting. Just power up this fire. 1 spell a turn. So that really slows them down, I think. But they can bounce us with their first spell, and that opens up their other spells for the turn. That's why we want to get 2 copies in play. Or they just try to remove it. Predator as a dwarf, okay. Makes sense. We have the Faceless Haven as well, which is a lot of fun for us. Let's hit for 3. Of course, our first win of the day comes against a meme deck. Sense, yeah. LOL. See how they treat us here. Okay, the Brazen Outlaw. Dwarves are OP now, right? Luckily, they can only cast 1 a turn. Huh. Missing something? They just go in suicidal. I don't understand, but I'm not going to complain. Faceless Haven in action. I don't think we need to defend. Let's just be the aggressor. It's a nice hit. Oh, they unsummon on Archer. Bravo. Like that. Alright, Hallowblade in play. Turn. We're still in a semi-decent position as long as Aspirant doesn't get stomped. Something like this. Dragon time, baby. It's a race. It's a walk-off. Man, I should watch the Zoolander movies. It's been a while. This hurts. Go all in. Predator, I think, just dies here. Toss Alseid down to 6. And then we'll end our turn. Or have we not cast yet? If we haven't cast, let's cast. Because we're still at 12 life, so I don't think they're going to kill us. on a single cast. And we have 2 Archons in play, so they're not bouncing us. We just let it hit, right? And then we have lethal. It could be a cleave. We get hit for 10. Oh, and then they have a Bone Crusher Giant in their hand for the other 2? No way. There is no way. I will cry. They do. They have it. No, it's a land. Woo! I thought they had it. We get our first win. Hallelujah. And even that was like razor thin victory mark. On the draw. Keep 7. We're working on turning our luck around for the day. Oh my gosh. What kind of chairs do you guys use? I need to switch it up. I feel like I also need to shave my beard. Hair in my mouth. Hate it. Hate it. Let's see how it pans out, though. Your match. Let's just match them. We should be okay. Riveting match here. See what their overall plan is. Pretty cool sleeves. The Obnixus or whatever. I feel like I have a bruised tailbone. That's how bad my chair is. It hurts. Why don't we say no blocks? Give it to them. And then just beef up. I think that should be fine. Right into Reidane, God of the Worthy. Gaining life. The life gain version's really annoying to deal with for us. Oh, wow. Hot tamale. They're on the play, too. Blocks. Let's attack here. Try to gain some life back. I have faith. Okay, we get an XX22. Blue illusion, please. They're up to 25. Annoying. Devotion on Daxos is dropped, though. Better than nothing. Depending on what they do here, we could double block it. No, then they have protection. That wouldn't work. 2 cards left in hand. That's our biggest strength here, or whatever you want to call it. Ooh, a sword which auto-equips. That is bad. They've got the mana for it. Deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. I don't know how we win this against that sword. I do not know. Maybe the Havens take us home to Valhalla. A little nervous. A little nervous. So you do though, right? Just like hang out, wait, try to figure it out. More land, not actually the worst case scenario. Life gain they have is what is the difference though, right? Access in play, annoying. They can't attack this turn, so sword goes on Alseid. So annoying. So annoying. They just attack with that. And we get the block, goes to their hand. They replay it, right? Should we just take it this turn and start tapping it instead? Keep the giant killer alive, probably. It's disgusting, I know. Tell me. It has vigilance as well. Oh, da 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 da. So there is good news to all of this, in which we just top decked a Luminarch Aspirant. This is going to be really good. That goes over to Team Vigilance. Maybe. You don't get roped to death. I love getting roped on your own turn. Right? That's groovy. Maybe their cell phone battery dies. Let's hit for 3. Then we just start tapping Alseid every turn. Every turn we'll hit and defend for 1 more as well. Let's put a stop before their attack phase, so we can use our giant killer to tap. We have to basically pray they don't get another Skyclave Apparition. And we are looking for one of those ourselves. That would be really cool. Is this dies, or when it leaves the battlefield? Whenever this creature dies, so we could still exile it. But, I mean, you know, with the second Alseid to give it protection, GG's. Tap it out. I mean, they could give it protection. Right? It's a white ability. Nice play. Not expecting that. And now Reidane cannot block either. But the sword drops off. Not that bad. Okay, cool. And now the blue 2/2 can just block it organically. Not bad. And Reidane can block Daxos. Oh no, now Daxos gets the sword because it wasn't combat yet. Shoot. I should have went to combat and then before attackers. That's my bad. Oh. Oh! I'm so sorry. Guess we're taking some damage here. No blocks. I need a Skyclave to take that sword away. Turn. I say let's go for it. This should be okay, and we can give the Haven protection from white. That way Daxos goes to the hand and has Summoning Sickness. They're just taking it. 8 damage. That's pleasant, right? It's gonna help us catch up. We can end our turn. Remember, go to combat, but before attackers. And then they can't re-equip the sword. More land. Oh no, it's a Maul. They got a Maul. No, 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 no. Okay, they're just changing the sword over. Interesting. To combat, and then tap Alseid. So we did it correctly this time. Alseid could sack itself, but that's of no consequence to us. Daxos can attack. No swords equipped, so we can kill Daxos here. For goodsies, potentially. Really? We have no mana for Alseid. There's no attack. Okay, we're in the clear. They should switch the sword to Daxos now. Right, because Alseid's tapped. Okay. Just for the life gain, I guess, right? Because it goes to their hand. They could have done that during the attack, though. for us. Then they can re-equip the sword. That's a nice little play line by them. I think we're getting in a decent position here, though, slowly. Another really nice hit. I think it gets allowed through for 9. They just want the life gain. Makes sense. Give the Haven protection from white. This is gone. That's good news for us. 1 card left in hand. Shouldn't that Alseid go back to their hand? Yeah, okay. We only have 8 life. They're at 14. 3 cards in hand for them. Sword of the Realms in play. In a comfortable position. You know, we have the Faceless Havens ready to go as well. Another Dax though, so that's why they were okay with losing it. Another Alseid. Our opponent is playing so slow here. We're just chilling. Taking our time. Give them the little happy logo. I don't think there's any way for them to win this without exile or flying. They have to deal with Reidane somehow. Take both Havens in here? I believe we can. Which is a pretty big hit. Really, bro? Nice. Some matches are just like so painful to play. Why does every one of my actions require them to decide whether or not they want to sacrifice Alseid yet? And then them always being in like a different window or something. Just not paying attention. We hit for 14 here, almost lethal. Of course, they do gain life throughout the interaction as well. But a couple more turns. 1 more turn, maybe. Hopefully. Send them with the sleepy emotes because, I mean, at a certain point, like, you know, sometimes the equation is just not balanceable. They could double block here. That's their best bet. I mean, these thoughts take me seconds, and it's like taking them minutes to come up with. Kill the Axles first. We get the kill on both. Alseid back to the hand, and then in play on their turn. 3 cards. Down to 10. It'll only take them 10 minutes for their turn. Right? Absolutely ridiculous. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel to your friends, family, MTG playgroups, local game stores, support on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, Amazon, Great Viking Games, into the AM. A little bit of double strike in their life. They want. Set and play. We can just use Giant Killer to tap whatever gets equipped, right? So that's not a problem for us at all, and we still have Flying Lethal one too. Oh my gosh. Our opponent. So, if we go like this, and lethal this turn, a good game, I guess. Skyclaves in play on the one and only Faceless Haven. Give them the hearts. You know, they fought hard for it. They almost had us. But unfortunately, we just have a nice draw. We can push through all their shenanigans. Again, getting roped for some reason. The math is like super basic. What is going on here? Let's take our hit. We have vigilance on both. The land goes away, sadly. Do you think the land continues to have flying? That would be cool. They can't block. Not sure what we're doing here. Bruh. Oh my lord. Jami! Jami, what are you doing? Hello, good game. You've been labeled a roper. Been labeled an absolute roper. You know, fortunately for us, they've been roping us the whole time, so they don't even have that much to give us at the end here. Right? But we'll take it. And I think we just get our second win in a row, though. And that was a really, really long match. The tracker can't even register it. And we're starting to climb up through Diamond, which is... Alright, the Milkman, kind of a slow start there, but it really kicked into high gear. We got some nice wins, some good matches in Diamond, and, you know, we're going to continue to put in the extra effort to get to Mythic. You know, I've been slacking so hard for the beginning of this month, and even when that last month ended, I was burnt out. You know, springtime it's getting close here, and you know, I feel like an insect coming back to life again. We just had daylight savings time, so things are getting better, right? Good. Energy's up, quality's up. Starlink's in the mail. It was supposed to be here on Friday. It's Sunday. Better be here tomorrow, or else Musk coming for you. No, super grateful to have that, and you know, we're gonna set that up, have some celebration streams and all that. Cool. All right, you guys, you know the deal. Take care, enjoy. We'll see you soon in the next.